No one prepares us women or tells us what it's really like to age, to go through perimenopause. I'm going to try not to get emotional talking about this. I feel like I cry in every video, you all. Like, it's some part of perimenopause too, the crying. I'm being kinder to my body. That is the first step. If I'm being blunt with you all, which I always am, I really struggle with this. In my 20s and 30s, I worked myself to death, basically. I built a multi-million-dollar company, and looking back now, was that an amazing thing I did? Yes, but the price I paid for it was I left my body in shambles. And what I'm going through now in my 40s is because I was not kind to my body in my 20s and 30s by working it to the ground. I was not getting enough rest. I wasn't sleeping properly. I wasn't taking enough vitamins. You know, I went through a health journey back in my 30s. I lost a lot of weight. I've talked about that publicly a lot. And then here I am. I've gained a lot of it back because I didn't truly change my habits or wasn't kind to my body. I was abusing it. I have to just admit that and be transparent about that. And that's really been hard for me to accept and be accountable for. Now that in my 40s, when I need to rest, I rest. And it's been really hard for me to be mentally okay with that because I'm such a workaholic and I feel so guilty. And I think many of you watching this, tell me if I'm right or not, feel the same way. We women wear so many hats. We feel like we have to do everything. We have to be a mom. We have to be a great wife. We have to be a great daughter. We have to take care of our parents. We have to take care of our health and go to work and clean the house and do laundry. Like, I'm stressed out just talking about it. And we neglect our bodies. So if I could say anything throughout this whole video is that the one thing that I have done to truly overcome my perimenopause symptoms, which I'll talk about in a second, and to feel confident and feel better in my body is by treating it more kindly and resting when I need, drinking enough water. If I don't feel like doing something, I say no. I don't feel guilty about that. I don't feel guilty about putting myself first. And also along that, I don't shame myself for having different energy. You guys, this one is really hard for me to admit. I don't have the energy that I did in my 20s and 30s. And in my mind, I keep saying, oh, well, once I get my health in order, I'll be okay. Once I get this perimenopause under control, I'll be okay. I'll have that energy back. I have to finally accept that my energy at 45 isn't going to be drastically different than what it was at 30. It just is. The next thing I've done to feel more confident is I've made sure that my skincare is non-negotiable. Now, you all know me. I don't play when it comes to my skincare. I never have. I am not special. I do not have good genes. I have been rigidly consistent with my skincare. There is no secret to feeling confident, you all, with your skin other than you just have to be consistent and take care of it. There's no magic pill that's going to make it overnight look amazing. So let me show you just what I'm doing now for my morning skincare routine. I've just cleansed my face with a gentle pH cleanser, something not harsh at all. I always use a vitamin C serum. Absolutely. I just started using these and I talked about it in another video, and this is not sponsored by them. I bought this with my own money. I started using these Medicube Deep Vita C pads. I'm going to twist the camera around because I really want you to believe me that I'm not lying to you. You guys know I don't bullshit. This is my bathroom. That's a window. There are no lights. This is my skin. Not bad for 45, not bad, but I've been hustling my ass off to get to this point. But look at my pigmentation. Do you remember a few months ago I showed you my skin? Look how much better it is. I really think all of the things I'm doing are adding up. The vitamin C, I use the Cure microneedling with the serums. I think that is helping. I use my Blumine device to do the microcurrent to tighten up the jawline. I use that every morning. I do the red light mask. I don't do it every day, I should. And then I just wash my face, moisturize, use SPF, all of the normal things. You all have watched so many skincare videos. I can link to some of my videos below. I don't need to give you the whole routine of everything I'm doing. Just be consistent. That's all I can say. Make sure you're using tretinoin if you can, if your skin can tolerate it. Get on some vitamin C every single morning. Vitamin C. Use a good quality moisturizer that has some peptides. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just needs to be good. An SPF every single morning. Doesn't matter rain or shine. Put that SPF on. If your budget allows, adding in some things like a red light therapy mask or a microcurrent device. If your budget allows it, great. But if you do spend your hard-earned money on that, make sure you're using it every single day. Be consistent with it because you're not going to see results overnight. This has taken me years to get to this point. Like, my skin, I can swear on my life, is better now at 45 than it was in my 20s because I've been really rigid on it and super consistent. And over time, just little tiny baby steps, it has gotten to be what it is right now. Like, this has been a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. The other thing I've done is I've actually did research and found out what perimenopause is and realized that I'm actually in it. And up until over a year ago, and I'm 45 now, so I've been in perimenopause for a while, I felt like I was going crazy. I had all of these symptoms. My ears were itching so bad. I had a Q-tip. I was stabbing my ear. They would sometimes bleed. I know that is so gross to talk about. Like, I went to so many doctors. I thought I had some sort of parasite, a virus, bacteria. Like, I was like, please stop the itching. Massive migraine. migraines, moody, irritable, wasn't sleeping good, night sweats, all of these things. I've gone to so many doctors and not a single doctor ever once brought up the word perimenopause. I didn't even know what that was until just over a year ago. If you're over 35 and you have any sort of random symptoms that do not make sense, please get your hormones checked. I would almost guarantee that you are in perimenopause. And for me, getting that under control has been life-changing. The only group that has ever helped me has been MIDI Health, and they are our sponsor for today, but please don't click out. This is really important. I'm saying this very sincerely. You guys know I don't bullshit you. I don't take sponsorships with anyone that I don't believe in. I have personally worked with them for over a year now to get my hormone replacement therapy because it wasn't, I try not to cry every time I talk about this because the level of frustration of seeing so many doctors and not a single one taking me seriously with my symptoms and dismissing me and telling me it was anxiety. I'm sorry, is anxiety causing massive migraines, causing my ears to itch so bad I want to just like chop off my ears? Like, no, this is not anxiety. Something is wrong. And I felt like I was going crazy. And so when I met with MIDI Health, they are a virtual online clinic that is specializing in women's care. They are the only ones who have ever talked to me about perimenopause, took my symptoms seriously. I meet with a clinician every single month, you all, for over a year. And once they got me on hormone replacement therapy, like I have, let me show you, I have my estrogen patches that I wear here. Been wearing these for over a year now. I also have pills that have my progesterone. So I take those. I take estrogen and progesterone for now. And I do a check-in with my clinician each month. And it's the first time I felt like I was heard because when I meet with my clinician, they are so sweet, you all. When you, please trust me, just do your research on MIDI Health. They have incredible reviews because they are so highly respected. I meet with my clinician. She doesn't dismiss me of my symptoms. The first thing that comes out of her mouth, how are you feeling this month? What are your symptoms? Are you feeling better than last month? Just to be seen and heard like that for the first time in years, you guys, has been, just that alone has like changed my life. And so since I've started hormone replacement therapy with MIDI Health, my itchy ears are gone. You all, like, look, my ears, like, they do not, I don't remember the last time I had itchy ears. It's been almost a year that they have stopped. My migraines, I have one maybe a couple times a year, if that, and it's usually if I'm super stressed out, but I used to get migraines every week to the point like I couldn't even get out of bed. I was having so many horrible symptoms that it was straight up traumatic. I don't mean to be dramatic on here, but like my life was so affected and I felt like I was going crazy because no doctors had answers for me. So MIDI Clinic is this amazing group. They take insurance. Most insurances will cover them. So I love that because they work hand in hand with your primary care doctor. If you need blood work done, when you meet with them, they ask for a hormone workup and they'll do a detailed blood work to show exactly where your hormones are at. So they'll start with that. If you need any certain tests or whatever, they work, alongside your doctor, but you get to meet with a clinician every month and they start off with, how do you feel? What are your symptoms? Okay, let's get some blood work done. They start with that, they evaluate it, you meet the next month and they say, okay, this is what we think you need, this is the dosages, let's check in next month. And they do monthly check-ins with you so you know if you need to alter anything, I need more estrogen, or maybe I need not, it's too much or whatever. They really check on how you are feeling and if you are functioning so much better. And I really, really appreciate that. So they help with so many things centered around women. It's not just hormone replacement therapy. They have supplements they offer. They also help with weight loss, insomnia, a lot of different things, you all, but it's centered specifically around women because truly in my soul, we all know this as women, we are neglected in the medical community. All of the research and things that are done out in the medical field, they're all done on men. When it comes to women, we get dismissed. Everything that we bring up, oh, that's anxiety. Oh, that's panic attacks. Oh, you should get some more sleep and rest more. No, something is wrong. So I feel like MIDI Health is such a godsend because they listen to you. They are truly centered around women. They care about how you feel. The clinicians I've had a couple different ones since I moved from Texas to Colorado. They're amazing. Their customer service, outstanding. I cannot say enough good things about MIDI Health. They truly changed my life. So just do your research. I'll put the information in the description box below, but I'm so grateful to partner with them because they truly have changed my life. It's been over a year now and just getting on some hormones, my life is totally different now that I've got my perimenopause in check. The other thing I've done is eating healthier. And you're like, of course, Marlena, duh, we should eat healthier. You all, please, this is important. Please listen. I'm going to get really close to the camera right now. It's not just about eating healthy, it's about the mindset around food. And this I did not learn until this year. I don't look at food anymore as as something bad, as something that is negative. I've been looking at it like that for a long time. Like, you know, I can't have pizza, I can't have pasta, this is bad, that is bad, this diet is bad. Like, my whole mindset around food has been very toxic my whole life, and I didn't realize it until now, that until I changed my mental aspect about food as it being a good thing, it's something nourishing, what can I put into my body to fuel it, until I had that mind shift. Can't talk. Until I had that mind shift, there's no way that I could keep the weight off. And that's why I've struggled with weight, I think, my whole life. And even now, I'm at one of my heaviest weights, and I'm really trying to get the weight off, not because I care about what I look like. I just want to be healthy. But for me, I feel like this time around, it's very different. I feel like it's a permanent lifestyle change because I don't view food anymore as bad. If I want to have a donut, I'm going to have a donut. I don't beat myself up about it. I don't shame myself. I don't say this is bad. I just say, okay, that I had one, I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to have one for this week because I need to save room in my stomach for things that fuel my body. I need lots of vegetables and fruits and protein. My mindset is so focused on what I'm doing to fuel my body with things that are good. I don't focus on the negative. And if I have something that's considered a bad food, I don't beat myself about it and I allow it. I just don't have it all the time. So my whole mindset has completely shifted in a different way. And it's made a huge difference in how I'm able to lose weight more easily because I'm not viewing food as a weapon. I'm viewing it as something I need to heal and nourish my body. The other thing that I do, and it's so simple, and you guys are probably like, okay, Marlena, I do daily rituals that fill me up. And that could look something totally different for you. Like for you, it may be like going for a run. It may be snuggling with your dogs. It may be, you know, playing a video game. I don't know what that looks like for you. For me, it's taking care of myself with my beauty routines. So whenever I talk about skincare and makeup on here, it's not because of something on the outside. It's how it makes me feel. It fills me up. So every night I do my skincare routine. I take time for myself. I listen to a podcast while I shower. I listen to my favorite music, like some 90s jams. I do my shower routine. I layer my favorite fragrance oils, which I'll show you in a second. It's amazing. This is not sponsored by them. I just genuinely love it. That's what it looks like for me to fill me up. And I read every day. I go outside in the morning. I drink my coffee. Those are all little things that don't take a lot of time or effort, but they compound throughout the day. And I make sure every day I do something that fills me up because we as women are notorious for taking care of everyone else but ourselves. I've got to show you my favorite combo. I love oils right now. I swear this is not sponsored by them. I truly just love this. Osea, have you tried this body oil? It's so good. My favorite combination right now that I absolutely love. It makes me feel so calm, so luxurious at night. I take my shower and I keep this in the shower. It's their Undaria algae body oil. Let me show you. It's so good. It smells like lemon cake batter. It's so delicious. It's just slightly sweet, a little bit of citrus. So I put that on all throughout the shower. Once I'm done showering, I'll rub it all over my body. I'm nice and hydrated, I'm moisturized. And then when I get out of the shower, before I go to bed, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy. I wear fragrance to bed for myself. I wanna smell good when I sleep. So I use the either Marse, the Essence Vanille, or the Essence Mandarin. They're both essences, so they're meant to be light, very wearable. So I'll spray just 1 or 2 sprays of that over the body oil. I'll just mist it on the body like that. Oh, it smells so good. The Mandarin one is fresh. It's perfect for bedtime because it's not too heavy. If you want something a little sweeter, more decadent, the Essence Vanille is great as well. They both layer on top of this, but whatever that looks like for you, like to me, that feels very luxurious. It's very comforting. It's self-care. I smell good when I go to bed. So when I go to sleep, I'm like, yes, I'm hydrated. I feel pampered, all of the good stuff. So whatever self-care looks like for you, do that and do it every single day. I hope this series really helps you all as you overcome your perimenopause and feel confident as we get older. You can be any age and still be beautiful and have so much value in life. I hope you truly believe that and feel that age is just a number. So come back next week for another video. I'm so grateful to have you here and I'll see you soon.